How's it going, guys? I have an awesome thrift haul to show you. I went to Dallas to do my normal sourcing route, got tons of items to go over, and I'm sorry, I have like a bit of a sore throat, but you know what? I'll have Randy go over the items for you instead. Yeah, just yeah. Hey, Randy, do you mind showing us like the audience, showing them our items from the haul?
I'm taking photos right now.
Hey, Randy, I need you to do the haul video. I need you to go through each item and show like,
But I'm doing photos. I can't do both.
Yeah, no, I know you do photos. Like that's what I'm doing, but I'm paying you. Like you're my employee, so I just need you to go through each item, like Ralph Lauren, Stride.
Sean, you know that's not part of my contract.
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 Yeah, the money goes from me to you to do what I need you to do.
Okay, you're not listening to me. I'm doing photos.
Randy, grab the shirt and talk about the colors and the patterns and all that, okay? I've done it numerous times. You can easily handle it.
Okay, this is escalating.
Escalating to what, Randy?
It's getting to be too much.
Too much what? Are you going to do the video or are you going to just argue about it?
You do the videos, I do the photos. Come on, that's what we talked about.
Oh my God. Randy, please. Just,
Sean.
all right. The door's over there, Randy. The door is there.
Right there?
The door is here.
Okay.
Down the hall, to the right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Randy.
Do you mean to the left?
See you later, Randy.
Okay.
Your check will be in the mail. Thank you. Bye.
I'm out of here.
How's it going, guys? My name's Sean. I'm a full-time clothing eBay reseller. I do this all on my own because honestly, good help, it's hard to come by. Anyway, I got a massive haul of items here. These are pretty much like Bolo or the best men's clothing items that sell on eBay. And kind of like my Bolo video that I put out before, this is going to be like the best of the best. I want to come here and show you. I'm going to go through each item. I did get 4 pairs of shoes, and I didn't count them, but there's probably at least 30 brands in here that you've probably seen, but maybe there's some that you haven't seen. As I go through these items, I'm going to throw some screenshots so you guys can see like realistically what I'm going to get for each one of these items, because I don't want to just kind of throw out numbers without seeing like the actual data there. First up, we got these Hokas. Hoka Une Unes or Hoka 11s. These are Bondi 8s. That's the model. Men's Hokas do a lot better for me. I paid $10 for these. Next, we have a pair of Nike Shox. I actually had the first ever Shox to come out, at least for like the general public. My grandpa got them for me, so thank you, Grandpa. And these are a black pair, size 9. Shox do pretty well. The men's ones do a little bit better, in my opinion, for most shoes. Then we have these New Balances. I actually own this pair of shoes. These are the 990 V5s. It's a massive size, but sometimes that could equal like massive profits. These are pretty easy to look out for just because they're kind of iconic and a lot of people have them. So you'll just start to kind of understand that these are ones that have that suede and just have the look, you know. And retail, these are about $200. So resell, you know, you're going to do pretty good. The last shoe I picked up, you might not have seen. The brand is called Scarapa. Now, these have these black toes. These are actually rock climbing shoes. So the bottoms look like this, which typically, like I would say these are outdoor, but like indoor rock climbing shoes, the whole shoe looks kind of like this black piece. But yeah, this is to hold the toes of the rock. These paid $5 on these, and it was a half off sale, so all that stuff was half off. The shoes, it was between $5 and $10. We paid $5 on these, probably because a lot of people thought they were bowling shoes or just didn't understand, but hiking gear is actually really expensive. A lot of those niche extreme sport type sports have equipment and gear that go for quite a bit of money because it has to be safe and it has to work. You know, it can't just be like your average pair of New Balance or Nikes, you know. So these are definitely one to look out for. All right, but enough about shoes. I just want to sprinkle in some high profit whenever I'm running like my store, and shoes and jackets are kind of those items that I do that with. Moving on to clothes, which is my bread and butter, my mainstay. We're starting with a pair of pants. You can see here, this is Public Rec. Public Rec is extremely good. It's got that Lululemon style to it, but not quite as like silky smooth. This pair of pants though, I've only found Public Rec in the wild probably like 3 times, and I had some on a personal deal, but those are a really sought after pair of pants. Next, a much more common one, Levi 560s. I will continue to buy them until the market drops, if it ever does. I used to get 40 to 50 bucks a pair. They've dropped a little bit to like, let's say, I don't know, they still go for like 30, sometimes 40. Just depends on size with all these. Here's a brand that I don't know if I've seen it before. It's called Bullet, and Bullet being like bull and then it. But when you see this inside liner, this is going to be like your motorcycle pants. It has a hard pad in here, and I probably should have looked to make sure that both were in here. I think they both are, yeah. And this type of thick jean is going to be a protective gear for motorcycle riders. And something like that, you know, it's going to go for 50 plus, and a lot of people don't really know what it is. Thrift store priced it at $20, and I got a half off for 10. More jeans here. This is a pair of Diesel jeans. This is the Safado. And when it comes to Diesel, the made in Italy ones I think are the best ones. And there's other ones though that are made in different places. This one I can't really find where it's at, but Diesel is tried and true for me. Sometimes I can go for a lot of money, sometimes I go for, you know, decent money. Here we've got some Abercrombie and Fitch cargo pants. These are almost like parachute pants. It's got that Y2K theme to it. Paid $5 on them. It's got the nice zippers and all kinds of craziness. When it comes to Abercrombie and Fitch, it's a pretty common mall brand, but the older stuff, it's very cool, and a lot of people are into that, so those are going to sell. Next pair of pants, this one is Sweat Tailor. So Sweat Tailor, not Tailor like my store channel name, but it Tailor like a tailor of clothing. This one is kind of on the line with Public Rec, definitely not as expensive, but it's one that I don't find very often, and they priced it at $4. I paid $2 for it. Next up, we've got Mott and Bow. Mott and Bow, I came across 3 pairs of these jeans in a row. Mott and Bow is a tremendous jean. I don't know if it's a big women's brand, but for men's it does really well. Paid $6.50 for these. Really good condition. I may see if one's my size, but I think they're all too big. Those are pretty cool though. Next up, pretty common brand here. This is Wrangler Retro. Wrangler Retro is not very great. The jeans had its day, but they're good. They're done. The pearl snaps with paisley and this much coloring. I mean, it's hard not to buy this if you're into that country western style. It really sticks out. This is the first time finding this brand. This is Gitman Gold. It's going to be in the Gitman Bros kind of family. Paid $3. I'm going to take a shot on it. Comps I think were all over the place, but Gitman Bros is a good one to buy, so I figure that one would be just as good. I thought these were ridiculous, but these are Lululemon. It was kind of hard to tell because the button has Lululemon written on it, but it doesn't have that traditional like black kind of, you know, felt silkiness to it, rubber material that they use. So I had never seen these, but I was able to identify them and buy them. I paid $10, so I paid up a little bit on them, but for Lululemon and kind of like the more out there stuff, I think that's a safe bet. All right, this one is called Duck Camp. Duck Camp is a brand I've come across once before, and they were size 40 talls. I think one of those sold for like 30 plus, but the other ones I think I took lower offers because I just didn't know the brand. If there's a brand that's new that I think it's gonna sell good, but I haven't sold it before, I usually don't wait for all the money. I usually kind of sell it, or you know, just get my money back, and if I start seeing it more in the thrift, I'll go for it more. So that's kind of what I did with these, but these are a size 34. I've said it before on this channel, between sizes 32 and 36, those are like the most popular sizes. So these should sell for really good money. All right, I snatched this Harley Davidson shirt. It's got that mechanic style shirt to it. Now there was one problem with it. One of the buttons was missing, and it's hard because all these buttons have Harley Davidson in it, but the thrift store, luckily, they put a safety pin with the button on it. So I paid $5 for it, but even damaged without the button, I probably still would have picked it up. This is a pretty tremendous little graphic. I wish it was bigger, but nonetheless, this is a safe bet. Harley Davidson, it's uber popular, you know. Here's one I kind of stretched on. This was True Grit. Now, True Grit's a good brand in certain styles. Like the Henleys can be okay. This had enough coloring. It's a thicker material. It's almost pretty much a flannel. So I decided to go for this one. Then we've got a brand you've probably heard of, and it's Cinch, but this is actually Miller Ranch by Cinch. So Miller Ranch is going to be like a special line. I've come across it, I think, once before. I thought it had an embroidery on the back, but I guess not. It's got these nice snaps though, and it's got a little initial on it, which I guess would be Miller Ranch, MR. White shirt, you got to be careful with white because of the stains, but something like that, it's going to be good. Next up, still with the Western theme, similar to the Wrangler Retro, this is Wrangler George Strait edition. It's got the paisley. It's in good condition, which makes a big difference. Not the most money, but a definite seller. We've got RVCA, I think it's Rovka, and this is a flannel. So their standard shirts, they sell, but not for a lot. I'm trying to cut the fat of my store. This brand is going to be okay, though, for flannels. It's really going to be a good one, so I was happy to find it, and I don't find it very often. That's kind of a sign. If there's something you see a lot, and then you see something of the same brand in a different style, look it up because there's a chance it can do a little bit better than some of the other stuff. This one was a pretty special looking shirt. First off, it's the silky material, it's geometric, so when you're looking through polos, geometric is an easy one to kind of spot. Now this brand is UNRL, so it's kind of new for me. I don't think I've ever seen it. I really don't. And it's tremendous. This is a tremendous polo. It's my size, but I don't really like fancy polos. It's probably a golf brand, most likely. Oh no, it's not. It's an XL. It's not my size, but nonetheless, really great to find those polos that of new brands that I don't see very often. This is one I've seen many times. It's Zero Restrictions golf outerwear. Now these guys have a lot of quarter zips that have gone down in value. They have a lot of vests as well. This is a full zip though, and it had 4 zip pockets on the front. To me, that stuck out. I've never come across one in great condition, a great blue color. These all were factors in deciding like if I should go for it. And even on the sleeves, it has zips on the sleeves. So pretty tremendous piece. Don't know what I'll price it at, but really happy to have it. All right, so we got a fishing brand here. This is Simms. Simms is a great brand. I don't come across it very often. It's not like what's the brand that is really good? It's not like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think about it. It's not like, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, Simms Solar Flex pants. Yeah, these it's always good to buy Simms. They're gonna make you money. I only paid $3, so it's hard to go wrong at $3, but with a solid brand, you're gonna make some money. Here's one that's kind of special. This is Monster. Now this is a camouflage black, lightweight kind of rain pullover. It is Monster branded. I think it's possible to get Veroed with Monster branded stuff. I think I've only sold 2 or 3 and had no issues, but maybe new with tags is an issue. That is a possible thing, but I'm bullish on it. I love Monster energy drinks. They honestly have improved my business more than anything else. So Monster, if you're listening, or somebody working for Monster, thank you. I've always done well though with Monster. Here we go. We got the brand Twillery. Twillery, I always think of Untuck It with Twillery, where it was pretty high. I think they're in the middle range to fall. I can't remember exact comps, but you'll see them up here on the screen. And I hope it stays good, but I do feel like it's getting more mass produced possibly. Here's a t-shirt, which I saw on the new rack coming out. I normally don't buy or even look through the t-shirt section, but when I saw the brand Built, I knew it was going to be good. BYLT, Built. White tee, so you got to be careful with the whites. Well, it's a small, so I can't fit it, but very comfortable material, so should be a pretty good sale. God, I got a lot of whites today, I guess. This one is going to be Buckle Black. Now, the reason I got this Buckle Black one is it has this great embroideries of the little, whatever you call that. You see it on like Saints stuff. I don't even know what it is, but it's like geometric diamond. It's got these big metal buttons. Metal buttons is like a thing that Levi's typically have, metal button shirts. I think it's the first time I've seen it on here, so took a chance. It's got the lapel here. thing. So yeah, there's just a lot going on, and it's got it's got more metal buttons, and then it snaps here too with the diamond stuff. So pretty all around great piece. A lot of great finds in this trip. What do we got here? Oh, okay, tried and true mizzen and main. $2, $2.50 for mizzen and main. Short sleeve button shirt. The geometrics are always going to be better than the solids. Here's a brand that I like. 511 Tactical. So 511 Tactical, the snap shirts aren't doing as well, the casual ones, but the flannels are doing great. This even has like slight pilling to it, but it should be a $30 to $40 at the most probably sale. Really, really great find. I don't find it very often. I did yesterday. All right. Here's one I paid a little bit, $7.50 on this one. Most of the rest of these were like $5 or less. Paid $7.50 on the Carhartt Fire Resistance. Solid blue. Definitely a work shirt for somebody. I'm pretty bullish when it comes to fire resistant clothing. I think it had 100% sell through rate. I'm definitely looking for items that sell a little bit faster as I'm trying to shrink down my inventory just a little for this new year. Tried and true, Ralph Lauren. This is the 3XB. I paid $4.50 for it. Any 3XB I'm buying. Solid colors, plaids, stripes. They're all coming home with me because they've yet to fail me. Okay, I got another one. I didn't want to put duplicate brands in here, so I hope if you made it this far in the video and you appreciated not seeing too many duplicate brands, make sure to like and comment which one was your favorite so far. But this is an XLT and it was geometric, which I don't see a lot of Ralph Lauren geometrics. I see a lot of plaids. Geometric I thought was worthy to note, but XLTs, 3XBs are probably the better ones, but always good to see the geometrics. But yeah, go ahead and like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow this thing. We reached the 10K mark, so feeling good about it, but I saved the best for last. This shirt is tremendous, and I'll play a little clip here. I almost lost this shirt, but I didn't because I set that up. This is by the brand G4. So I found a pair of their golf cleats. This is the first time ever finding a G4 short sleeve polo. And if K&M Resell, my buddy Mike, if you're out there, dude, it's a medium. I don't know if you were a medium or not, but yeah, hit me up if you want it. It's blue floral, pretty tremendous. Excellent finds. That's all finds. That's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you can find some of these items and kind of get a better understanding of the stuff that sells really well at the thrifts. And I can't wait to do some more thrifting, like haul videos, and to do some trip videos so you guys can see how everything goes. I apologize for my voice being hoarse, but you know, when you get sick, it doesn't mean you can just stop working. You got to keep putting stuff out there and checking in with the great viewers here on YouTube. So appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Escalating to what?
It's escalating.
Is that it already? Is that it? Escalating?
No.
No, you want to leave. Okay. I'm sorry, I should have said digitally. Okay.
Okay.